The game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
That nigga Banco getting his ass beat over there, boy.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play the Packers. Packers beat the shit out that nigga. You gonna hear a nigga that not come to play in these playoffs.
Lance with a tap forward on a jet sweep. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. The end result, 21 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So all the games getting played right now, then, right?
Yeah, except Crandom should be playing like Crandom should be playing like in should be playing like 30 minutes or so. But yeah, basically.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Good hang on 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Browns losing by 7 with the ball right now. They in the 2nd.
If they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Lance now to throw. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he's got another first down as the tackles go in the Bengals' 24-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
You heard me?
Yeah, good.
Would be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
Cowboys losing 42-7. God damn. Drew beating the shit out, dude.
On 1st down, Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Damn, I voted for Packers last time. I said, man, they gonna beat the shit out of him.
Man, I voted for Packers last game too. They're going to fuck.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lance.
What is that, man?
That time as that one falls to the ground.
That play call wasn't there for them against that.
I mean, he fetched that
Spin
shit.
the dial now, their playbook.
Why?
One more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Lance going to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff. Spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought good stuff.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. First down. Here's Burrow. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 24 yards a gain there. Another first down as well.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try and run. This is Williams. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go? He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, let's certainly savor this moment. The first time ever, as you just noted, Someone is in 30. This is big.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Lance. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Here we go. 11.
Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And Lance will try again on second down.
He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And complete to Drake London.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Off of play action. Here's Lance.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On second down, Jacobs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Play action. Now it's Lance. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow looking to pass.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
That's a fucking
and
hit.
He goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Burrow will throw. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. Well, let's call that a less than ideal play on first down.
No doubt about that one, because that was a situation of just digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself, and it ended up a big-time loss.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Cole Kmet from 10 yards out. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson.
This shit dark.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The one thing we see, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
On play action, Lance.
Shit, oh.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this will not be returnable.
I'm gonna blitz your ass the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort with the mistakes that happened.
Retarded.
Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Lance. And that's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
How's that shit? Perfect tackle.
Head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They run off tackle right with Williams. Powering forward. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Look at Niners. Look at Niners typing. Nigga, Lance look hella nice.
Disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first
Nigga rattle.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Looking like shit.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to
He got fumbled.
in the first half. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So what is on here, City? Got a touchdown with 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success.
What happened?
Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're moving to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to...
Oh, yeah, you ain't like that shit.
We know we're better than this. We proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room.
That nigga Lance rattled right now, man.
It'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
So I'm finna take off. Hey, we have to go to the barbershop, go get a cut. Don't tell me he just threw a pick. Another one. Oh my God, with Brown? Get this shit over with. Get this shit over with.
If you do, then we actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here.
Alright. Good shit. Oh.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Burrow.
Oh, goodness. Run the ball.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Damn, the what's it called? 1-2.
Now they go play action now.
Upset season.
Who won? The Texans did?
Texas won. I think Texas won.
Stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Already
It's a good
like
chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. But with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
No, go tell you to get my foul.
And now here is another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might
I won. Texas won 42-41. B. Winters won. And
He's got it. Touchdown. Bengals. DJ Moore. A 16-yard
You said what? You
touchdown.
said what?
And the Bengals are
I said Texas won by 42-41. Packers won 63-33. That's what I got to play. I got to play Kels.
out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
I play the Packers. Saints play Mark. Kels gonna have to play B. Winters. I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
Where you headed? Where you headed? The
Barbershop. He don't get a cut. Nah, he don't get a cut. He'll be back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future? Oh, he sheds himself free, finding space at the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Got a man, it's London. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. The Lance going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. And Lance now to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring him 2nd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Lance. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Lance
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
11 MT, stop!
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 25. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. The busy night continues for Williams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And he is out of bounds here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC.
Here we go.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And caught by London. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Here we go. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Lance. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And his throw here is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready, set.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. This pass complete to Melton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Operating from the gun. Lance. Into the hands of London. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Lance to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs from 17 yards out. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that, Cleveland.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
A throw over the middle taken in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Play action. It's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side taken in by Slayton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That ball caught by Slayton. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll roll under pressure again, and down he goes again. Gregory Rousseau able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Talk about two sides of the ball cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they'll go for it. Lance. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20.
Yo, what?
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And McPherson on for the extra point.
Yo.
Now this one was over.
I need to change some shit for me. Leo and Chris Jones.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as
What
they'll
you need
send
change?
this one away.
Taken at the goal. His X Factor momentum shift is supposed to be unstoppable force, and then he can get it now.
Leo?
Yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this
man.
drive started. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll work this down